Well, we are now well and truly into spring, but this is the first real week of warm weather. And I've been looking at my bees and thinking, yep, this is the week I really need to get in there and do the first post-winter inspection. The problem is though, the bees have beaten me to it, and they're swarming. Well, at least one of my hives is swarming. What would be so handy is if they were to go into one of these empty hives, but I don't think there's much chance of that. So what I've done is I've told the kids $5 each if you successfully track down the swarm when it lands, right? And then you give me a call on the phone, then I'll come and get you and the bees. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Cool. What are you doing, Lucky? You're chasing bees in the grass.
Yeah.
That's not a really good idea. I won't tell the kids, but it actually looks like the swarm is coalescing on the apple tree just there. That branch that looks really thick. But anyway, I've given them a mission. We'll see how well they do. Well, they've definitely settled in the apple tree. Quite dispersed. There's even a little ball just down there. I think we'll give them a little bit more time though and see if they coalesce into one ball, and that'll make them a bit easier to get them into a box. With the lack of success I had last season, I've got no shortage of empty gear, bases. Got to do a bit of repairs on that. But of these hives that I've got here, only a few of them are occupied, so I've got heaps to choose from. I'm tempted to go for one of the horizontal hives, but I haven't had much luck getting bees to stay in those. So I think for safety's sake, I'm just going to go for one of the standard Langstroths that I've got. And that means I'm making better use of these pretty ones. But it's tempting. It is tempting, actually. Well, let's go and see how they've settled down. Ooh. Well, they've certainly come together a lot more. But that's not going to be easy to get them out of there. I think I might get a saw and do a little bit of pruning under here, get rid of some of this undergrowth. This is actually going to be a bit tricky. Oh! Holy cow, that was heavy. That is a lot of bees. Can we see them fanning? Because if they're sticking their bums in the air and fanning, they're going to attract all the other bees from the surrounds into the box. And it looks like they are. I can see more bees going in than I can see coming out. And there's a whole mass of them fanning around the outside. The really good sign is there's no bees clustering on the tree or on the ground. They're all clustering around the box. So I'm almost tempted to just pick that box up and go dump it in the hive right now. And normally what I do is I wait until nightfall before I move the box. But since the box is now on top of their new hive, which is just the other side of the fence, I reckon we'll be safe. Really carefully put these bars in, but I don't want to take too long either. Oh, I think we're done. I'm not entirely confident they're settling down in there. There's certainly a mass of bees there's an entrance under there. I'm wondering if because it's such a big swarm, whether they need more space. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12. They've already got 12 bars. No, I think I just got to stay the course. I got to grin and bear it. It'll be fine. Well, unfortunately, those bees are absconded. Yeah, no bees in there. And if anyone's got any ideas of why that might have been, I'd love to hear them, because I'm not an experienced beekeeper by any means.
But since then I've caught another swarm and dropped it into one of my Langstroth hives, and they seem to be doing pretty well. A little bit of footage here of them coming in and out, and they're starting to carry supplies in, which is cool. But coming up, I'm incredibly behind on all the jobs I was supposed to be doing over the winter for my bees, like making gear. I've got a bunch of swarm traps which are almost finished and ready to go out, so there'll be a video coming up on that soon. Plus, I've got an idea of how I might be better able to get some bees into one of those horizontal hives. One of the challenges with those sort of top bar hives is it's very difficult to add bees to them with comb because you've just got the top bar. But I've got a prototype frame that I'll be using for a cutout that I'm about to do. There's a bird box that I've had an eye on for a couple of years that's been full of bees, and in the next week or two, as soon as we get some warm weather, I'm going to grab that bee box, get those bees out and put the comb into these prototype frames and put it in one of those horizontal hives. So if you want to see any of those videos, well, subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know when they come out. And also, if you want to check out why I'm so delayed in getting all my bee activity stuff done, it's because I've been working on this thatched workshop over the winter. If you want to see those videos, you need to pop over to Chestnut Nag, which is where I do all my woodworking, natural building and stuff, and tool restoration and stuff like that. So, hope you enjoy, hope I've been useful, hope you can answer my questions on why those bees absconded, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.